A helpless newborn baby girl, dropped and killed in a hospital, all because one entitled mom decided her son could run wild, while everyone else begged her to stop. This isn't just a Reddit story. This is a real tragedy that happened in France, and it'll make your blood boil. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today's story is devastating, infuriating, and sadly true. If you've ever dealt with entitled parents who ignore every rule and warning, this one will hit home. Make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and comment your thoughts below, especially if you think justice should have been served here. Let's get into it. It happened in France. A typical maternity ward filled with exhausted but joyful new mothers recovering from labor, nursing their newborns, and trying to get some rest. Among them was a woman with a premature baby girl, fragile and tiny, still adjusting to the world outside the womb. Everything was supposed to be calm, but it wasn't, because every single day, from early morning to night, a 6-year-old boy would run wild through the ward unsupervised. He wasn't just making noise. He was entering other women's rooms, climbing on furniture, yelling, and causing stress for every mother and staff member. This child wasn't a patient. He was the son of another woman staying on the ward, a mother who felt the rules just didn't apply to her staff, warned her again and again. They told her, "You need to control your son." Other mothers begged her to do something, but she just brushed it off. "I'm recovering. I need rest too. He's just a kid. He's not hurting anyone. Or the worst, he just has a lot of energy." They even offered to help keep him entertained, but she refused. She truly believed she was entitled to let her child roam free, even in a place full of vulnerable newborns, and the consequences of her selfishness, they would be unimaginable. On a quiet afternoon, the 6-year-old boy entered a room that wasn't his dot inside. The fragile baby girl, born premature, was resting. What happened next is horrifying. He allegedly picked her up. He didn't know how to hold a baby. He didn't understand how delicate she was. He treated her like a doll, and then he dropped her hard on the floor by the time help arrived. It was too late. The baby died. No one blamed the boy. He was a child. He didn't know better. But everyone blamed the mother, the nurses, the other moms, even some of the hospital staff. They had warned her. Over and over again, they told her this wasn't safe. They told her this wasn't acceptable. She ignored all of them. She thought she was special. She thought she didn't have to follow the rules that everyone else did. And now, a newborn baby was dead and her parents destroyed. The grief, unimaginable. The anger, justified. But the worst part, there were no real consequences for the entitled mother. No charges, no justice, just a family shattered and a woman who walked away. This isn't one of those stories where revenge is served cold. This is one where the revenge should have happened, but never came. And that makes it even more powerful. Because sometimes the lack of justice is the story. It forces us to ask, why wasn't this preventable? Why was a child allowed to run free in a place full of fragile infants? Why did someone who was warned so many times still get away with it? That silence, that emptiness, is the loudest punishment of all, and the internet never forgets. People reposted her story. They named the hospital. The news spread across Europe. And though she may never face legal consequences, she will live with the weight of what she allowed to happen. The story hurts because it's real. And because it was avoidable. Let us know in the comments. Should the mother have faced charges? Or was it truly just a tragic accident? Like, subscribe, and share this video if you think more people need to hear this. Especially the ones who still think rules don't apply to them. Stay safe, stay aware, and don't be entitled.